As I'm leaving Bonaire, I have great thoughts and memories of all the fantastic dives this past week. But this time I did something different. Usually it's dive, dive, dive. My past record in Bonaire was 28 dives in a week. This time I spent a day circumnavigating the island in a clockwise direction, starting up the northwest coast and working my way through Rincon and down along the east coast of Bonaire. Sometimes the best memories are the unexpected, unplanned ones. Seeing Lac Bay out of the airplane window as I left Bonaire reinforced that transformational experience for me. That experience and a chance meeting at Lac Bay reaffirms my faith in the magic of coincidence. In this video, I'll relay that story to you and the profound impact it had on me. Welcome to Bonaire, a Caribbean secret carved by wind, sea, and time itself. This isn't just an island, it's a place where the elements conspire to create something extraordinary. Lac Bay. They call it a paradise for kiteboarders and foil boarders, but it's more than that. It's a crucible of nature's raw power. Sheltered by an ancient coral barrier, this lagoon is a perfect storm of steady trade winds, crystalline waters, and a stillness that feels almost alive. There's a reason this place calls to adventures. The geography here, it's like nowhere else on Earth. The winds never quit, the waters invite you to dance, and the island, it keeps its secrets close. But today, we're unraveling those secrets. Join me as we chase the wind and ride the waves in this special place where the impossible feels within reach. Do you have a special place that calls your name? Tell me about it and why. Leave a comment below. This is Adventures with Duncan, and trust me, you're not ready for what's coming. The moment I arrived at Lac Bay many years ago is etched into my mind. Picture this. It was overcast, dark sky, and the wind and waves were pounding and relentless. From the northern point of the bay, amid the mounds of the empty conch shells, 4 of us in total, geared up to attempt a shore scuba dive to a site called White Hole. I say attempt because we were not successful. The waves and current were too rough, too extreme. We did the right thing and aborted the dives. That was the smart thing to do. I did dive this area earlier this week, but that's another story. Today, however, is different. The sun was shining and the bay was calmer, but the easterly winds were still blowing as I remember. It was like a siren song calling my name. Standing in this turquoise paradise, framed by the mounds of empty conch shells and black mangrove swamps, it felt like stepping into another world from years ago. As I stood there looking east out over the crashing waves on the shallow reef protecting Lac Bay, I heard a strange sound, like a knife ripping through paper, then silence, and then a loud splat. Then out of nowhere, a blurry image appeared screaming across the bay at light speed from my right to my left. It was a solitary wing foiler. He looked like he was magically levitating in midair above the water, like he was flying on rails. What kind of magician was this? I only had a 70mm zoom lens on my camera and had not expected this encounter, but I attempted to track this mysterious figure at work and get some video and photos as best I could. That chance random encounter set the tone for an adventure I won't soon forget. Lac Bay isn't just a pretty face. Its shallow waters and protective reef are home to endangered green sea turtles and queen conchs. With trade winds consistently blowing 15 to 25 knots, it's also a mecca for kiteboarding and windsurfing. But what makes this place truly special? Let's find out. Lac Bay's shallow 3 to 4 foot waters are perfect for learning kiteboarding. The mangroves surrounding Lac Bay aren't just scenic, they're a lifeline for the ecosystem. My footage captures the energy from first-timers to experts slicing through the waters. Having captured the area as best I could, it was time to leave. Just a short interruption to the video. I'd like to thank my 13,000 plus subscribers as I try to reach my goal of 25,000. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you're not a subscriber and you're on a TV, just use the up arrow on your remote, navigate over to the subscribe button, and just click. That really helps my small channel grow more than you might realize. I've also listed in the description below other ways that you can support the channel if you would like. Now, back to the video on beautiful Bonaire. About a 30-minute drive from the northern point around the bay is the southern point of the bay called Sorobon Beach, a community hub with amazing food and vibes. At the southern end of Lac Bay, Sorobon has a completely different vibe, or should I say Jibe, as in Jibe City. At Jibe City, I saw kiteboarders and beginners taking their first rides. Jibe City is a hot spot for food and fun. Based on recommendations from friends, I stopped here for lunch. But beneath the action lies a question. How does this bay balance nature and thrill? Stick with me to uncover the story. But it's not all smooth sailing. To protect this fragile ecosystem, kitesurfing's been restricted in some areas. It's a delicate balance between adventure and preservation. Several tour operators offer kayak tours of the mangroves of Lac Bay. I have heard those are amazing adventures and extremely informative of this important ecosystem. Jibe City is where learners and pros mingle and the local spirit shines. This place isn't just about sport, it's about people and culture coming together, adding heart to Lac Bay and Sorobon Beach's story. As I was enjoying my fantastic mahi sandwich, listening to the chill music and the vibes at Jibe City, a stranger approached me. Tanned, thin, with the sinewy looks of an endurance athlete. He asked me in his European accent, "Was that you taking photos at the North Point?" As I peered over my beer and squinted to look at him, I thought to myself, who is this person? Why would he ask me that? Could he have been that mysterious guy on the wing foil? What is he doing over here on the other side of the bay? Putting two and two together, I asked, "Was that you on the wing foil?" He said yes, and said his name was Sipke Meijer. He's a pro wing foiler. He's from the Netherlands, but lives in Bonaire part-time. We talked for a while and exchanged info. I asked Sipke how wing foiling, kiteboarding, and the delicate black mangrove ecosystem can coexist together. He said it's actually pretty simple. There are dedicated zones for each, and we respect their boundaries and keep out of them. It's as simple as that. The highlight of the trip? Watching Sipke doing twists and turns and ripping across the water. My video footage turned a casual vacation shoot into a tribute to Lac Bay's harmony. For me, it was an unexpected moment that captured Lac Bay's soul. As the airplane climbs, the turquoise shores of Bonaire shrink into the horizon, a fleeting glimpse of paradise framed by the window. The vibrant coral reefs, the warm embrace of the island's breeze, and the moments that etch themselves into my soul fade into the distance. But never from my heart. Bonaire's magic lingers, a treasure trove of memories I'll carry forever. If you're loving this journey I'm sharing, please hit that like and subscribe button. It means the world to a small channel like mine, more than you might know. My Bonaire adventures are winding down, but the horizon is brimming with new stories and thrilling escapades. Stay tuned and let's keep exploring together. Thank you for watching.